Good morning, dear viewers. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. And it's time for a death battle reaction. Boba Fett versus the Predator. Now, of course, always check out the original content before you see anything of mine. Support Rooster Teeth, Death Battle, and all that great stuff. They are a great series and they make some of the best content right now on YouTube. So please go check them out before you do anything of mine or watch anything of mine. Um, as for this fight, whew, I do not know who's going to win this one. This is going to be one of the more interesting fights Death Battle has done. I like these kind of matchups where it's not like some complex um, comic book character or anime, excuse me, or anime character, that so obscure or hardly anybody's ever heard of. But these are more of the mainstream characters that um, you and I or the average casual listener might know of. So I really do enjoy these type of fights a lot more than your typical fight. And as for who's going to win, I honestly don't know. I really don't know who's going to win this one. Um, but that's why we're here. We're going to see who's going to win this fight. I'm just going to react to the fight itself, so I'll see you guys after I watch the analysis, and we'll pick up after there. And we're back, dear viewers. I have just analyzed both combatants, both Boba Fett and Predator. I've got my notes, and which is basically their catalog of weapons, and I brought the Predator and Boba Fett themselves. Looking at the analysis, I would say Predator has a greater chance of winning this thing because they never actually brought up that Boba Fett would use lightsabers in this one. And the Predator in this case will be one that has centuries of combat experience over, Boba Fett's lifetime, like single lifetime, which, you might be able to cheat death, but you're not going to outlive death. So there's that factor. Predator has the more experience. I would also argue Predator has the extreme advantage up close with these wrist blades. It has this plasma scythe that can cut through people within at least 4 hits and will slice through matter itself. I don't know what they'll do against, say, Mandalorian iron, but it also has a portable EMP device, which will probably take out Boba Fett's helmet and jetpack, and most likely the gauntlet. So that will bring them on that, bring it down to sort of that honorable one-on-one fight that this is kind of building up to. It has been said that Boba Fett isn't above fighting dirty. I mean, he has this code of honor, but I don't know to what extent that will affect this battle. Whereas Predator is an honorable fighter and will, if it's an even playing field, it will forgo all of its fancy gadgets and just take you on mano a mano, hand to hand. And if the fight comes down to that, in an honorable fight, Predator would win. But I don't think Boba Fett is that honorable. But having said that, I also don't think Boba Fett is necessarily going to win because, they did talk about what they've fought against, and Boba Fett has fought against Jedi and Darth Vader. I think the Predator has, and Jedi also do fight that honorable way, but so do Predators. So I don't know if Predator's own hubris will get the better of it, and I'll give Boba Fett the chance to win, but I really don't know who's going to win this one. I'm rooting for Predator. It's been 0-6 maybe in every film it's been in. It's never won a single fight. It's always lost in the end. But yeah, I'm still rooting for Predator. I want the Predator to win. If it's Boba Fett, I'm sure Death Battle will give us a good enough reason as to why this happens. But I think if Predator loses, it will be because of its honor. So will Predator rip Boba Fett's spine out as a trophy, or will Boba Fett get the better of him? I just don't know. But enough talking.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
His helmet's on
It's
backwards.
time for a death battle!
Come on, Predator. Come on, you can do this. It'll be 3D animated. Oh. Two of the fiercest hunters ever to be born. Yeah, he's not seeing anything.
You're mine.
There goes the blaster carbine. Smart. No, EMP. Snare. I knew they were going to throw that in there at some point. Ooh. Spear. And Gaffy stick. Doesn't protect the whole body. Smart disc. Woo! Disarmed him. Oh, so they are giving him the lightsaber. Ooh, cauterized that. My heart's racing.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Of course. Oh.
I'll be taking this. Fools.
Is this a tie? How?
Man, Boba was always a one-man army, even as a one-armed man. Despite the Predator's fearsome power and experience, Fett's versatility and arsenal allowed him to survive this hunt. While Boba could crumple steel, the Predator could easily tear straight through it, making him the stronger of the two. But while the Predator could dodge laser beams, Fett could match Force users with near-light-speed reactions, making them similar in speed. However, the major difference was durability. While the Predator Predators are definitely tough, Fett's Beskar armor covers more of his body, and would easily resist almost all of a Predator's arsenal.
Like the plasma caster, usually hot enough to blast a hole through anything. But you know what else is made of plasma? Lightsabers, which bounce off Beskar, no problem.
Specialized tools like the plasma scythe, with its ability to bypass conventional matter, could manage to kill Fett with a few lucky hits. However, Fett's jetpack and long-range arsenal allowed him to fight safely from a distance.
And Fett's kit countered a lot of what Predator could do. His helmet's infrared could see past Pred's camouflage. His flamethrower messed with Pred's thermal vision, and nothing the Predator had could withstand a lightsaber strike.
Also, the Predator's EMP could not disable Fett's armor, considering Beskar has withstood bolts of electromagnetic energy before without short-circuiting.
That's not to say the Predator was totally outmatched. He had a lot of similar gear, and a peak Predator would have had centuries of combat experience backing him up. Way more than Boba.
However, Fett was generally trickier. Predators fight with a code of honor and rarely, if ever, employ dirty tactics.
While Fett isn't totally without honor, he still employs dirty tactics to win fair fights and was more likely to outfox the Pred given the chance.
Of course, none of that would have mattered had the Predator taken them both out with his nuclear suicide bomb. At its epicenter, it would have been more than powerful enough to fry Fett. At its epicenter. The further away you are from the center of a blast, the less energy you're getting hit with.
By our calculations, Boba only needed to get about 50 meters away before the energy he was tanking was only about as much as your average thermal detonator, which the Beskar can survive. And given the countdown lasts 40 seconds, there was more than enough time, especially with a jetpack. Hell, Arnie escaped the same attack just by sprinting.
But perhaps the most important difference is the scope of their prey. Xenomorphs are definitely deadly, but they're not quite as dangerous as a master force user who can read minds and throw starships around like they're made of paper. Fett was definitely prepared for anything the Predator could throw at him, even space magic. The Predator was as deadly and skilled as they come, but Fett's cunning, arsenal, and impenetrable armor gave him the win.
Congrats to Boba! Give him a hand! Oh wait, he's already got one.
The winner is Boba Fett.
Okay, I can understand.
Hey, if you want more Death Battle ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Next time. Okay, they're finally doing Warframe Excalibur. That's going to be interesting. Versus Raiden. But as for this fight, I can understand some of what they said, but I guess it boils down to editing in this video. It never shows that Boba Fett trying to get away. And I am a bit sore about this. Because if Predator used an EMP, wouldn't that take out a lightsaber, the gauntlet, thermal detonators? All those are mechanical instruments in of themselves, so I think an EMP would probably render them a little difficult to use. I mean, if we're going by that logic, I see what they're saying, why Boba Fett would win. Helmet came off. But I still think the Predator should have won this one. I mean, I don't know how EMPs work generally in this situation, but what do you think, dear viewers? Am I being a little biased towards Predator, or do you think... and you think Boba Fett should have rightfully won this one, or do you think that the Predator would have lost regardless? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. It's about time we're going to get Warframe for this franchise, for Death Battle. And I even have my own idea for a Death Battle involving Warframe. And definitely check... I'm definitely going to check out the next fight when it arrives. So until then, take care and have a great day.